The Drop with Frank and Brian is officially brought to you by Switch Suspension. Switch Suspension specializes in all vehicle chassis components, lift kits, lowering kits, air ride suspension, as well as wheels, tires, steering, and brake upgrades. They use all the best products from the best brands. These guys are truck guys. You roll into their parking lot at the shop and they all drive custom vehicles and they use the products they sell on their own rides. So if you guys are looking for specialty parts, whether you're just starting out or you just need some replacement parts, give them a call or visit their website, switchsuspension.com.
We hope you enjoy this episode of The Drop. If you like these podcasts and all the other content we create, head on over to our website and purchase some apparel. Our websites are thegoodlife.com and livelifecustom.com. We really appreciate it. Now on to the episode.
You recording?
This is recording. All right. I need to turn this up and this up. Make sure those are good. Those are good. And I think it's good.
Okay. So we have a little bit of an impromptu sit down episode talk that we're about to do.
I was looking through the notes and I was like, can I get my notes? Oh, recently deleted?
Oh, maybe it's in there. I'll explain what's going on while you're doing that. We're sitting down in an impromptu podcast because we recorded earlier this week and half the footage was missing.
Not half. Well, my half.
Your half. Yeah, that's literally half the footage.
Not 30 minutes in, it got deleted. No.
Half
of the screen
was gone. So we're doing this again. You're out here on a mission, which is actually kind of cool because like in our last talk, we talked about the red truck. We talked about turkey drag. We talked about some other things. But now, like, we can kind of go into a little bit more about the red truck because you're dropping it off to Eric tomorrow.
Yeah. So where do we start? We start with turkey drag? Or what do we start with? There was something we started with.
We started our last conversation with me, like, talking about Doug DeMuro.
Yes.
Yeah, we're talking about Doug DeMuro, about his podcast, because I saw this this video that and it was like a newer video, but it was from an older podcast from earlier this year. And I found it really surprising that like he was kind of just going on about like other YouTubers, like about their financial situations.
Oh yeah, that's when we got into the Stradman.
Yeah, the Stradman stuff. Because like it was really surprising to me that, you know, he just sat down and he was just like, oh, I don't know how this guy does it and this guy does. I know how much this guy has in this car. But then you were saying that that's like, I don't know, because I don't really consume a lot of that content. But you were saying that's kind of like known things anyway.
Yes, yeah. There's some YouTubers that are very open about their finances, especially the Stradman. He's always talking about what he pays for his car insurance. Not really what the income is on the YouTube channel, but like what he spends on.
Does he talk about car payments?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because that's what they were talking about. They're like, I don't know, you know, because I guess they're talking about, you know, views down and stuff like that. And they're like, I don't know how this guy can afford this car.
Speaking of Doug DeMuro, I was listening to his latest podcast on the way out here. Mm-hmm. And he was saying that he has this thing called Doug December or something, where he records a bunch of videos and releases certain ones in December because the ad revenue is the highest in December.
Is it because everybody's home watching?
No, it's because everyone's shopping.
Oh, and they want to push products. Oh, wow.
So,
okay.
And I kind of noticed that with mine. I was like, it's a little high right now. Like nothing's really changed. And I was like,
really?
Oh, that's maybe what it is.
Interesting.
So, mental note. Save some videos to upload in December. And make a couple extra bucks on
that.
This
makes
YouTube
a lot of
thing.
sense, dude.
Yeah.
Everything is coming. Everything is ads and ad. I mean, that's what it's been the whole time, is ad revenue and pushing ads and stuff. But it just seems like we're getting into a weird space with all that kind of stuff right now. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, we were talking about that, and then we jumped into turkey drag. You went to turkey drag.
I went to turkey drag, and we talked about. I took the red truck out there to debut it. Was gonna do it in Vegas, didn't happen, so I was like, I'll take it to turkey drag, and I was just saying how everything worked out well. Mm-hmm. Like, we'll talk about turkey drag itself in a second, but like the red truck, being it was on YouTube from stock to finished, and then taking it to a show and putting it in front of the booth and seeing people come up and talk about it and saying, oh, I watched this.
That's
I
really
watched
cool.
It like all these puzzle pieces just clicked together.
Like mission complete.
And I was like, okay, this is how you do this.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a really cool feeling.
Yeah. Because it kind of happened with the Tacoma, but not like this. So yeah, that's kind of the system, right? Mm-hmm. Build a truck, debut it at a show, get rid of the truck, do that over and over and over again while also having these weird side projects and all that stuff. But yeah, the trip out there was good. And I forgot what we were talking about.
No, it's okay. So it was really interesting what you were bringing up about this like mission complete thing, how it was a little different with the Tacoma. I think it was different with the Tacoma because you started so differently. With the red truck, it was a completely 100% stock truck.
Yeah.
And to see it go from that to a completed build.
Because there was a plan.
Right. Oh, yeah. There was a plan.
There's no plan with the
Not
Tacoma.
a plan with Tacoma.
There still is not a plan with the Tacoma.
You still haven't. You're.
There's a lot of things that are happening behind the scenes with the Tacoma.
Right.
Which will be fun to show.
Are those coming out soon?
As soon as the things happen.
Oh, you haven't said.
I haven't said anything about anything. Okay. So like. Just the paint. We were discussing the paint. I got a lot of feedback on the blues.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah.
I was down in Carlsbad last weekend. We're just cruising around riding bikes because we're bike life now. Everybody's bike life now. Yeah. So we're cruising around, and I saw this 4Runner pull out in front of us, and it was that blue. And I looked at it, and I'm all, that's not the one.
No. And I was saying, it looks good on the 4Runner. It looks good on the RAV4 with all the blacked out trim and all that, but it's just not for the Tacoma. Mm-hmm. So do you have another color in mind, or are you still like completely up in the air? It's not completely up in the air. I'm just gonna do it white.
Oh, okay. So you're just gonna go white.
Yeah, okay. That's the plan. The plan is white.
Oh, okay.
It will be not white. It'll be.
Well, I mean, but it will be white. It'll essentially, and then that's sort of like where you were at before. Is like you've taken this truck from nothing, created this thing. And now it's kind of going to look the same, but like better.
Yeah. So imagine the thumbnail, and it's like, the paint's done.
The truck's done.
And then you look at like previous thumbnails, and it looks. You're like, but it looks the same.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna have to do. The thumbnail's gonna have to be like a really good photo. Like I'll have to spend time doing a photo shoot on it, so where you can tell that it's not just a different. Because you can tell now that the bed's primered and the cab's single stage. So like. Yeah, parts of it are single stage.
Yeah, it's mainly just like the front end, like the front sheet metal, and then the cab's a little bit different, the bed's a little bit different.
Yeah.
But then even when the build's done, the bed itself will be a little bit different because that is in the videos that you've started a new thing with the new bed.
Yeah.
And starting down that path.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a little bit different.
It will be. Yeah. So that'll be fun, and then but the red truck and turkey drag. So turkey drag is essentially like Rezo.
Yeah.
And I've never been to Turkey Drag because it was always the same weekend as Severed in the Southwest. Severed's moved to the 31st of January. So now Turkey. So I was like, well, I'm just going to go because that makes the most sense, right? And it was fun. A lot of people camped. There's like 5 or 6 cabins there, and so there was mini truckers in all the cabins. And then there was RV sites. It's right on this huge lake. It's like a peninsula, so there's water on both sides. I think the cruising, I think he said it was like a half mile or a 3/4 of a mile loop.
Oh, that's cool.
And so just cruising all weekend.
Did you cruise a red truck a lot or
not a lot? Just a little bit. Brandon cruised it more. I was like, go have fun.
I saw that. I saw a lot of clips. It was really cool also to see like it from on this side, like all of these people taking photos of it and putting in their stories and seeing people post it and stuff. It was like it's definitely getting the hype that it deserves, kind of thing,
Yeah, and it was funny because Panda's been getting a lot of feedback on it. Like people are saying, yeah, my clutch was a pain too. And
really?
Yeah, and then I got a bunch of messages saying the same thing. And then Eric, because it's Eric's truck, he's like, man, I've seen that truck. I've never even had the truck, and I've seen it
more online.
All this thing, but also going back to the actual trip part. Since my friends ditched me, I had to make new friends.
Well, that's my fault.
Yes, it's okay. But yeah, Surface Nick went with me, and then Brandon from the shop. And Brandon was kind of a last minute deal too. I was like, got open seat. So he just kind of. And
Nick sets up a booth, like he sells his art and he brings his wheels.
Yep.
And he's still taking orders on the wheels and stuff.
Yeah. There's someone was there, put like the wheel up to their truck and probably going to order a set.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
But no, it was fun. And then we stayed in the cabin, and then Devin and Tina from Canada came down, stayed in the cabin with us. So we had 5 people in this tiny.
Oh, really? Cabin. Oh, they stayed in there too? I didn't know that. That's funny.
Yeah. The cabins was like, there's 2 beds in a bedroom. And then in the living room, there is a bed with a bed underneath you could bring out. And then we just pulled these chairs forward, and Brandon set an air mattress up against the wall.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. And then I saw, Devin posted another thing about how I guess he went on a little parts run too because he had a bunch of parts for some builds that he's doing.
Yeah, he hit me up. He's like, "Hey, don't forget those spindles." And I was like, "What spindles?"
You forgot you had them?
I totally forgot. Someone gave me a set of spindles at Mini Nats to give to him.
Oh, that's
and
funny.
I forgot where I put them, and I had remembered I had threw a few sets of spindles away.
Oh no,
that they were just stock spindles I had laying around.
Man,
and I was like, "Did I?" Nope, they were sitting on the shelf.
Luckily,
yeah.
So that's cool. Yeah, I saw that he picked up a bunch of.
Oh, they were drop spindles. So they were stock. I couldn't have just gone and got stock ones. They were Mazda drop spindles, which are apparently really hard to find.
Yeah, I would imagine that would have really sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, everything looked really cool. All the photos and video. I was really excited to see Bill's truck all put together. That looks super sick. I can't wait to see that truck in person. And I don't know if he's going to be bringing it to the Forbidden Show.
Probably LST.
Oh, that's right. You said LST.
Yeah.
LST. Yeah, I can't wait to see that thing in person because I was saying that like I'm very curious. Like it's an extra cab S10, third door S10, but he suicided both doors, but still has a third door.
Yeah.
So it's like this giant thing that kind of like opens up. So I'm very curious to see how that like all works. And it's body, or it's not body, it's doored, isn't it? Yeah. It's also doored.
Yeah. It's got really good proportions.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah. I'm not like a big convertible truck person.
Yeah.
But he did a really good job.
No, he did a killer job on it. I was like, no, I'm not picking apart his truck at all. It's really, really cool. And and plus he did like most of the majority of the work himself.
Yeah.
Like he turned. Oh, excuse me. Oh my
Jeez, Joey. Whoa.
He cut the roof off of it. He did the cat. Like he built a majority of that truck. But when I saw the frame was red, I was like, oh, that's cool, with some chrome pieces to it. And then I saw he was painting the truck red. I was like, that's a lot of red. But
and then the interior's red.
Yeah, the interior's
all red.
Yeah, everything's
red on red on red.
And that was what I was gonna say. You either have to make a choice. You can either like do the frame red and paint the body red, but then that's like and if you did the interior black, you're like, man, there's a lot of red. But if you go all red, like you just kind of like you've entered like another phase.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like then it almost and that looks like, I mean, obviously everything is built purposely, but that gives it like, this was my vision to have everything red.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's also good. Like, I think the tipping point on that would have been red wheels. So I'm glad he, has those billets on it.
Yeah.
Because put red wheels on it, and then you go past it again.
Yeah.
And you end up in this other part that is just like, okay, that's too much.
There's so much red.
But yeah, no, killer. And then I saw that he got the custom
KIK.
the KIK choice, which was really cool. That guy's just like such a good dude,
Yeah.
And it's just really cool to see. It's cool to see him excited about something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the trucks, like there was like a section in front of the booth. There was like the main drag or the main strip, and there was some vendors over there, and then it was like Nick, me, or there was another video vendor, and then Nick, and then me, and then Gas Monkey Garage, who just brought out 2 cars and parked them there, and then but we were in the center where people didn't cruise in front of us. It was like coned off, but it was super short, so people cruised over here and over here. Mm-hmm. So it was, but his truck was parked right in front of the booth, along with his Blazer, and then a couple other really nice trucks.
So you had the red Toyota, his red convertible,
not next to each other.
Oh,
the red Toyota was in front of my booth. He was across the street.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, no, the whole setup, that whole park it was really cool.
Yeah, it looked fun, and you fed deer.
Oh yeah,
you had guests.
I knew that there was deer. Everyone's like, oh, there's so many deer.
Uh-huh.
Well, when we pulled up, it was like midnight, and Devin and Tina had gotten there before us, so they got into the cabin, and then we pulled up. And there's no one. There's a trailer at the front booth, and the gate was down, so we had to move these cones and get in. And then he met us, and it's like cold and a little foggy, and there's huge trees, and like it's dead silent, and there are, I want to say 100 deer, that there was only probably 10. But we get out and they're all standing in different areas just staring at us.
Right. And they're like the glowing eyes kind of thing.
No, they're right as close to this as this chair.
Oh, really? Oh, that, okay.
And then like one where the truck is, like they're just staring at you. Like this.
They're like, what do you do? What do you do in our forest?
Yeah. And you're like, what the heck? This is like a scary movie.
And then you gave him some chips, and then everything's
fine. Well, that next day, yeah, me and Tina went back to the cabin to grab some stuff, and there was deer just right there, and I was like, I wonder if they just let you feed them. And they walked right up. I was like, I want to see if they can come in the cabin.
Uh-huh.
So I was standing in the cabin, and I put the chip right there, and they walked right up to it. And I was like, dang, this is cool.
That is awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. It looked like a lot of fun. And it was, and like I was saying, now that we're doing this again, and you brought the truck here, I've got to see the truck in person. Yeah. It's so damn cool, man.
Yeah, the truck is here.
Got inside of it, sat in it. It's like, I almost feel like you're sitting lower than a stock Tacoma.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Or Toyota. Yeah.
So that was one thing I did not mention when we recorded this the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And people were walking up to the booth talking about the truck, and I was like, oh, sit in it and check it out. Josh Freeman, who has the silver Toyota, infamous silver Toyota, he came up and he was like, I've been following it. Looks really cool. And he's real tall.
Yeah.
And I was like, sit in it. And he goes, his truck's like conventional. Like, so he's towers in it and it's uncomfortable.
He still has that truck?
He bought it back.
He bought it back.
Remember he brought it to LST.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So, he sat in it and he goes, I could drive this thing. He goes, this is so cool. And I was like, yeah, it's totally normal.
Yeah.
I did not record any of those interactions.
Oh, no.
I did not record anyone coming up to it and talking about the truck.
Uh-huh.
And looking back at it, I would have been like, what do you think about it? And get people saying, looks good, looks great, cool, sitting in it. Oh, this is cool. I didn't get any of that.
Oh.
So lesson learned for the next one, whatever it may be. And that's not the giveaway truck, by the way.
Oh, people thought it was a giveaway truck?
A ton of people are like, oh, is that the truck you guys are giving away? That is not the truck we're giving away.
That's not the truck.
No.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. So so I learned a valuable lesson there. Film everything.
Yeah.
And edit what you need, but film more and more and more. So
I always feel that same way. I'm always at the end. I'm like, dang, I wish I had some more, but that's just the nature of the beast. But yeah.
So turkey drag, everyone should go. If you've ever been to Rezo, it's the exact same vibes. Campfires, camping, in the middle of nowhere. There's a DJ. It's totally tons of fun.
That's awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, and I was just going to say that about seeing the truck in person. I'm really glad I got to see it and check it out. And because like it gets me excited. I mean, already excited for my build, but it gets me more excited for when the Tacoma finally gets rolling. You know? Like seeing, like just being able to, now that it's all put together and I was under it, kind of checking stuff out, seeing the bed mounts. Those are like so nice and beefy. Everything feels good. Like, you know what I mean?
When you
that thing feels floppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my truck, floppy.
Yeah. A little bit.
Again, goes back to no plan.
Right.
The plan was just to get it together. When it's all said and done, it won't be like that. But that truck, when you drive it, it feels so, I can't even describe it. It feels fast and just, it just feels together, and it's hard to describe, but I think I'm taking it to Eric tomorrow for the first time. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what he says about it.
Yeah. No, I bet he's so stoked.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's super cool. My adventure was I went to Glen and Kim's wedding.
Yep.
It was a ton of fun. Glen and Kim, man, I can't say enough good things. I actually I didn't tell you this, but I did a speech.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Well, they were saying didn't they go to each table? And
they went to each table and kind of said something, and we had a very fun table. It was me, Big Steve, Adam, Jamie. It was our table was pretty fun. So like we had kind of like over there was like Ro and Little Brian, like other people, and it was like the majority of the people there were all mini truckers. So that was pretty cool, and it was definitely like a
and from a lot of different clubs too.
Yeah, ton of different clubs. We had Sunset, and
characters,
and other ones that I'm not.
You said Shane
forgetting.
went.
Yeah, Shane, Unforgiven. Yeah, he was there, which was really cool. I hadn't seen him in a while. So it was really cool catching him there. He saw Carl. Carl was there.
Carl's our no regrets. Yep.
We were talking about bike gang stuff.
Yeah.
He's pretty stoked about that.
He's really stoked about it.
Yeah, he's super stoked. I was gonna say, that's one thing I was gonna ask you about turkey drag. And you took your bike. Did you do any biking?
Yeah, all over the place.
Oh, you did? Oh,
yeah, and everyone else did. So like you had to run up to the cabin, Nick just to get on the bike, Brandon get on the bike.
Nice.
Everyone just used the bike.
Dude, it
was so perfect.
Yeah, like we said many times before, that's so cool.
So I'm gonna make. It was kind of like not a pain because there was a lot of room on the front of the trailer for the bike, and so I just strapped it up. But I want to make on the tongue of the enclosed and the tongue of that one just a spot for.
Oh, that's cool.
Like maybe on the side or on the front, so you could put two bikes right there.
Mm-hmm.
They got their own little spot.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so I was talking to Carl about bike gang stuff. He said we should put together a ride, like a little mini trucker ride thing. Would be really cool. Yeah, so back to the wedding. It was a ton of fun. And Glen and Kim, like
you said, you made a speech.
I made a speech, and it was kind of funny because I didn't tell anybody this, but I was like, I don't know why I think this way sometimes, but I'm like, I might have to say something, so I should probably think about what I'm gonna say. So even like a week before the wedding, I had no intentions of making a speech, but I'm all, just in case I have to say something, maybe I should put together some loose thoughts, and I did, and lucky I did because they went around, and
Oh, you got to answer your phone.
No, I know. Is that going to mess things up?
No, go ahead.
Hello?
It's be easy edit.
We're recording right now, actually. Yes, I can. All right, bye. Hold on,
We're just gonna keep all this in here. That was Angie.
That was Angie
telling Frank, because we did not tell her we were going to record a podcast when she left to go run around shopping, and so now she's calling Frank.
Yeah, she's asking me to look at stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna I like this one.
Oh, she just wants to know which one you like.
Yeah, just Christmas present stuff. Okay, there we go.
So you got a loose speech prepared?
Yeah, loose speech prepared. Just because it was so funny that I thought like, oh, maybe I'm gonna have to say something, and yeah, so they went around each table, said a little something, and it was just really cool because just like Glen and Kim, what I said was they're pillars of this club. They've been here for a long time.
Not only the club, but our booth,
like the booth, our booth and the club and the scene and everything, and it was just really really cool to see their journey kind of come to this point. You know what I mean? Because Glen proposed to her at first of all, they've been together for like 20 something years.
Yeah.
So this isn't like some like thing. This has been like a long thing coming. And Glen proposed to her at the Forbidden Show earlier this year, which I was surprised that it all came together so quickly. You know what I mean? Which makes sense. Glen is 48 years old. I did not know that. I thought he was younger or older.
Probably thought he was younger. You thought Doug DeMuro was older and he's in his 30s.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought he was older because I thought, I don't know.
You thought Glen was older than
you?
Oh.
Basically anybody, I still think of myself as a kid.
I know.
So I'm like the kid.
Yeah.
So anybody older than me, I just assume that they're all
and
adults.
now you're hanging out with like grandparents.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mike and Mike was there. Yeah, Mike was there, and yeah. But it was a great experience. Everybody, Rich and Joe came down, which was really cool. Alan and Inga came down. They're from Canada, so it was really cool catching up with them. Haven't seen Alan in a long time, so
we talked about this when we recorded the first one. It was an interesting conversation about like Rich and Jill's kids moved out. They both live in Australia, so they're empty nesters apparently, or not apparently. Are empty nesters. And then you have Alan and Inga who have 2 young kids. So they're just starting their journey.
And I'm right in the middle.
You're like, you're middle end?
Yeah, like mid-ish end, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a lot of reflection. It was really interesting because like Sunday we went down after that because the wedding was down to Ramona, which is like North County, San Diego. So it was very close to Carlsbad. So me and Angie are like, the kid, we had one kid over here, one kid over there, and just me and Angie. And we went to Carlsbad. And I said this once before to Angie, and I said it once before on the podcast, is like when we loaded the bikes up in the Tacoma, put the bikes in the Tacoma, went to where we were going, and I was unloading them. And I said, hold on, take like a second here for a minute. Look at this. Like us in this truck, just doing things by ourselves. Like this is our future, like it's been like, this is it with this truck, whether, whatever it's going to be later on, it's going to be us going to stuff. So it was kind of like this like moment of like kind of clarity,
Did she agree with you, or did she say, no, this is your future?
No, she agreed. She agreed. It was cool. And then like Sunday was sort of an extension of that because the previous night that's exactly what we're talking about. We're talking about with Jill and Rich and Ivan, Inga and Alan. I took both their names and I put them together. And it was just really kind of like we're like talking about all these different experiences and what Rich and Jill are doing, and I'm just kind of like preparing myself for it mentally, and kind of getting Angie prepared for it too, Well,
it's funny because when Alan got first got in the club and stuff, he was like active going. He went to SEMA, all this stuff, and obviously they can't do that now. So it's I was saying that truck clubs are interesting because we all get in at a usually younger age. We're all partying and we're all doing these things, and then more people get in the club and we expect them to do the same thing, and then people start to get married and they start to have kids and they start to do less of the things.
There's a gap in there.
Yes. And then some still try to do a lot, and then some don't. Some never come back to the club. And then some they'll stay in the club and then they'll come back when their kids get older, like how Brent's doing, you know what I mean? Like they stayed in. And I was saying that like, it's very difficult to manage that as a club because so many people want everyone to do, like if you're a big club, you want to be that, you want to roll deep everywhere. And sometimes the little people, they drop off and they're like, oh, where are you at? And then new people get in the club and they're like, well, this person doesn't do anything. It's because that new person that's in the club, that's new and exciting to them. and they might not have kids, where this other couple has kids and they're in sports and they can't do as much, and it creates rifts within clubs. And anyone that's in clubs and that's listening, I know everyone's gone through this. Yep. And then you start to get the older guys will be like, I put in my time. What are these young kids telling me? What are they talking crap for? And then it just creates this thing. So like, it's been interesting from my perspective, watching all of that happen and learning as a club president how to manage that when people call me and say, hey, so-and-so, like, I don't know. And then I'm like, well, look, if you like going to shows, just go to shows. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing, because everyone's life is different. So only worry about yourself and enjoy the time when you're all together.
Yes.
And then it's just like our show is like that time when a lot of people in the club take effort to come and hang out. That happens so fast now. Each year is like, I know. I mean, it's already coming up again.
Yeah. We're getting ready for it.
It's just wild. So yeah, don't worry about what everyone else is doing. But it's also fascinating to watch. Like you were saying, Quigley was there. You know, I've known him when he had no kids.
He's the one that like you saw that he basically got you into the club, right? Not got you in the club, but you saw his truck and that's what
his truck and his logo.
Yeah.
He had like 89 to 95 Toyota. It was that green color, had a shell on it, and it had Forbidden Fantasy and had a big Toyota emblem.
Oh, that's cool.
Behind the logo. And I was like, I'm getting in that club.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. That truck was so sick. It was just static dropped on 17-inch centerline wheels. Like, it was perfect. And so going, and then he was 25 years old at the time. I was 18.
Wow.
He owned a home, and we were like, you were a home? We're going to go, this guy owns his own house.
They didn't know that.
And then
that's awesome.
I went to his wedding. And then, which was actually not too far from where you guys were.
Oh, really?
They had North County, South Riverside, North San Diego. I forgot where exactly, but so I saw them get married. Then I saw them have their first kid, and then their first kid, they were in Forbidden and then their second kid, they were in No Regrets.
Oh,
so he told me that he has a lot of baby clothes for Skylar, their firstborn, with little FFF on it.
Oh, really? That's
and then
cool.
Their secondborn has No Regrets baby clothes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
It is pretty cool. And then now his firstborn had her kid, so now he's a grandfather. And it's like, it's just this wild timeline when you sit down and think about it.
Yeah, I think it's really important for people to be like, you have to be okay with all this stuff. You know what I mean? You have to be like you said, if someone was like hardcore participating and then they went away, and that's not like, and it kind of extends a little farther from my thinking too. It's like, because we go to so many shows and see so many different people, it kind of goes beyond just the club. Like, I see people from other clubs and other, scenes and stuff like that. The same pattern, they'll go away for a long time. They'll come back. I think it's interesting from our perspective, since we do this all the time and we've never stopped. And that's not to say that like we're, more hardcore or anything like that than anybody.
We're only more hardcore because it's
it's like we have to do this.
If this was not my job,
yeah,
you would not see me at most of these shows.
I know, but from that perspective, you get to see it in a more broader scale too. You get to see this whole scene of people, this influx of people, this flow of people coming in and coming out, and it's always exciting to me when I do see that person who was away for a long time come back. It's really exciting for me, and I get really excited for that person, because then they like, and you can like kind of see the little
spark in the little eye.
Spark. Well, not only that, but like they bought a truck, or actually where it really starts is they start asking about stuff like, who's doing this now? Who's building this thing? And where do I get this? And then they get a vehicle, and then and you see them like snowballing. And I'm talking about Jose right now. Like I kind of see that with Jose. He kind of was doing this thing with his kids for a while, and now he's got like a Toyota truck that he wants to do some stuff to it, and and it's really it's just as exciting for me as it is for the other person too, to see them come back.
It will be interesting once we do have Jose and Erica on the podcast, because I want to talk to them about that, because when they first got in the chapter, they were hardcore, and if people in their chapter didn't come around, they would kick them out.
How's that going now?
Yeah. So like, I think I'm really curious if they like all of this with their kids, with 3 girls, different ages, obviously, but hardcore into sports or this or that. And then Jose is doing now his, the poor boys thing. Like, they're not both hardcore into the trucks. So I'm wondering if they got that kind of opened their eyes a little bit to go, maybe we shouldn't have kicked all those people out.
Right. And honestly, like, that's what I'm talking about. That's where, when I say you have to be okay with that situation, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
In those positions, like, maybe they'll have some retrospect and it would, you know, I want to ask them and hear from them. But, you know, speculation from my end is like, yeah, those are the moments that I'm talking about. You know, if you're the one who's like hardcore going to stuff and then, you know, hey man, that time's going to come. It's going to and it's not even maybe kids, it's career, you know, and you know what, honestly, it could be another thing. It could just not, you know, I'm not really interested in it right now.
It could just be fatigue.
You're like, yeah, man, I went to a ton of shows and like, I got into this other hobby and I'm really into this other hobby right now. I think a good example of that, since we're just like calling people out right now, Brent,
Yeah.
Brent is a good example of that too, because I mean, he raised a family and he was doing that, but he also had other hobbies that he got really into. You know, I mean, he's been into a ton of different things.
Yeah.
But I think that also enriches when he gets back into it too, because to go experience those other things, I think enriches the original what you want to do.
No, I think so too. That's why I'm saying, like, just don't look into it so hardcore. And we're saying these people's names out loud, but we're essentially using them as examples because there's those types of people in every club.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, every single club.
Yeah.
And it's just the ones that we know.
Yeah, and like, and some people might look at us and go, "Well, those guys do it all the time."
Yeah.
Well, that's because we have to.
Yeah, totally.
Not because, and don't get me wrong, I enjoy it, but I don't think I could pick up and go to like all these events across the country if I was working a Monday through Friday job.
No, absolutely.
You can't do it. You don't get enough vacation time, might not make enough money, you might not do this, do that. But like, so yeah, just don't get too crazy.
Yeah, just chill out, relax. But yeah, anyway, back to like I said, the wedding was fun. That's where I'll end that. Oh, Joey, it was really cool seeing Joey, be the best man. Cause like, that was one thing that I was like, I was wondering that on the way down there. Cause Joey is like, he's officiated a lot of weddings.
And we're talking about Joey in our club.
Joey in our club, San Diego.
Yep. And
he's officiated a lot of weddings. So I was, kind of wondering.
I wonder if he's going to start officiating divorces. That would be something interesting. Some of the people that he's married are not together anymore. And so I wonder, there should be like a ceremony for divorces, and Joey could be like, "Well, I was just kidding. Obviously, you guys didn't listen to the vows I read you."
Well, that's actually funny because like Roulette didn't DJ this wedding.
Yeah.
But Roulette has DJ'd a lot of mini trucker weddings, and he's seen it too. And I've never beat Donald because Donald is much farther ahead of me. But that's the thing, is like Donald. He DJ'd Donald's wedding and they're still together, and he DJ'd me and Angie's wedding and we're still together, but I think all the rest of them are not.
Yeah, like if you,
a lot of them are not.
If you go, they would be interesting to put. Weren't we talking about putting a list together?
Maybe, I don't know.
Someone should put a list together, and it should be Roulette and Joey to do this, obviously. Of how many people that they've married, how many people are still together, and how many people aren't, and then how many people have I DJ'd.
Yeah, I think that'd be really interesting to see. But yeah. So Joey's the best man. John, my homeboy John, and his wife Jen.
Remember his name?
Yep.
John and Jen. The two most common names in the United States of America.
I can't remember. Well, I do remember. We had a great time. He officiated the wedding, did a really great job. And then like he was wearing this like suit thing, and inside of his suit he had like the two club logos because he's from characters, so he had FFF.
That's so characters. I love when people do that.
Yeah, it's really fun. Yeah, there was all sorts of little touches in there. Joey, for a wedding present, made Glen and Kim a giant plaque out of acrylic, and he used the wedding colors in it, so that was really cool. So it was fun for photos and everything. So just a super fun time, and just congratulations to Glen and Kim.
Yeah.
Congratulations, it's really cool.
Sorry I wasn't there.
And I was. Who's the better friend? No, I was kidding. Anyways, beyond that.
But here, a lot of people were asking about you at Turkey Drag. Do you think you would consider going to that next year?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. It looked like a lot of fun.
I think it was right up your alley.
Oh, for sure.
Like the cruising, like it was like, it was great. The whole time I was like, yeah, Frank would like this because of the cruising.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking, like, depending on truck situations next year, I was telling you this, that red truck had the booth basically in the bed of it, and I was put it on the trailer. And I was like, I could just see, like, Frank drives up to the house in the Tacoma with his booth in the bed, my booth's in the bed of the Titan, and you just drive up onto the trailer.
Knight Rider style.
And then you just hop in the Titan. It's like high five, let's go.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
And you were saying, well, I'll just drive the Tacoma. And I was like, yeah, but that if I'm driving
that would make sense.
It would make sense. Yeah. Unless I had my Titan or my Tacoma on the trailer. But I think it would be funner because I think around that time is when your truck's still going to be kind of fresh and out.
Yeah, we were just talking about that, and I know timelines kind of keep shifting because it was funny because like a lot of people were asking me, like the last show that I went to was Dino's. A ton of people came up to me like when and actually messages. It's just I got a message today like, what's going on with the Tacoma? When are you going to start? And I'm like, well, I said it's tentative.
Shop timelines are very fluid.
It's tentative. It's fluid. We have an idea basically, but even that idea might change. We were talking about
it's when he calls and says, bring it in.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to time it with a show that way. Like it would have worked out really, and still might. We don't know. Work out really well with the Sever show in January because I could bring the truck out, start that process, and then do the show and then everything like that. But I mean, however it works out, it's going to work out. Yeah. But I was saying that like my dream, I'm not saying that this is like a hard deadline, but my dream would be for it to be ready to go to take to Northwest Mini Nats to drive it up there to do because like and this is kind of like post pod stuff, but like to do maybe like go to from slow cruise up there, mess around, then get up to the show, do that show, and then drive the Tacoma the whole time and drive it up there would be a lot of fun.
Would you take that much time to go up there?
Yeah.
Go slow and then go up there?
Yeah, go slow. Go to
slow down.
Yeah, I know.
I like how if we went to slow down, we would both take mini trucks,
which would be freaking awesome.
And I would be like, "Can we put those?" Paul, I know you're listening. Do you mind if we have in front of the booth because Brent's going to bring his C10.
Oh, he is. Oh, yeah. It's going to be done. Yeah.
So we'll have a C10 and 2 Toyota Tacomas in front of the Grinder TV Custom Life booth.
Yeah, that'd be freaking awesome.
People will be like, "What is going on?
Like, what's happening? Don't let these guys in here."
Yeah.
Oh, dude. However, I bet you like if we did that, we'd get a lot of like a lot of people be into like, oh, this is cool because a lot of those dudes are mini truckers.
Oh yeah,
a lot of those dudes are mini truckers.
Yeah. So, space is limited there, so
we'll just be a big ass.
We'll park our junk at the hotel and just take Brent's
there
C10.
Yeah, we'll just load everything.
We'll give him his time to shine, and then we'll take ours up to the Northwest.
Yeah, he should go with us and go on the trip and take his C10 up to Northwest.
He should.
I know Brent's listening too.
Brent,
even though I called your name, I called you Brett earlier. Brent, I know you're listening too.
Yeah. Go to the Northwest show.
Slow Northwest show. Yeah. We'll cruise up the coast. Yeah, I like that idea. That'd be sick. Anyway, but if it all works out, like I said, tentative fluidness. We'll see what happens. We'll see what Panda's got going on. But
that's the thing. It's a very good test in patience.
Oh yeah,
and a very good like eye opening on how shops work and how they don't. Because he could easily say, "Yeah, bring it in, give me money."
Yeah, right. Which is what a lot of shops
would
do.
Be worse because then it would just sit there, and then you would be like, it would amp you up even more because it's already there. So you're like, oh, he's already working on it. He's already this. He's already that. It's better to not do that and not take your money and not, you know what I mean? And it gives you time to save more money. It gives you time to like make decisions on certain things. We're going to go up to Slam Specialties in January and get, post pod. We got to talk about that timeline. I was thinking of the club Christmas party week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll work.
Maybe go up before and then come back.
That's the 17th or the 12th?
17th.
17th. Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, we could definitely do that.
Because I'm going to have to get all the stuff for the giveaway truck too.
Oh, okay. Well, then that'll work out perfect.
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah, that's great. Yes. Yeah, all that is cool. I lost my train of thought now. But anyway, switching gears a little bit.
Congratulations, Glen and Kim. Congratulations, Turkey Drag. Congratulations, Panda. Congratulations, Little Red Truck.
Little Red Truck. Oh, we got to touch on this real quick.
Yeah.
Perfectly imperfect.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. Yeah. I love it. Yeah. And it's funny. Like a lot of people are like after you posted the truck and said that, a lot of people were reposting it perfectly. It's kind of like becoming like a little thing, you know? And that was kind of the idea behind that truck. Yeah. You're talking about it because it's not, again, obviously like it's in the thing, but it's not perfect, but it's not a piece of junk. You know what I mean? It's not like beat to crap.
Trying to describe the way that truck, this is what we were talking about. Yeah. It's patina, but it's not patina in the way like of an old Chevy truck. And it's not and I think it's just old enough to be like this. Like a Tacoma couldn't be like this.
Yeah.
And it's the right color, with the red and all that. And you were saying that even like you never noticed the roof.
I never noticed the roof. Yeah. I don't know why. Probably because I saw it briefly when it was stock, like real briefly when it was stock.
But that drone shot.
The drone shot sealed it for me. And then, but yeah, even in the shop, because like obviously you're focused on all the suspension. You're looking down here, you're looking at the floor, you're looking at the firewall, and never you look up and look at the top.
Yeah, it's also a lot lower now too.
Yeah, so that's true. Yeah.
But yeah, and I was trying to explain it in the video that I made, and I started down this path and I couldn't put it in there because it was like, the path was like, if your truck is crashed or has primer spots, this is nice, that's not. Mm-hmm. That sounded bad. Like there's a difference between like a truck with primer spots on it that's under construction because your plan is to paint it soon, than this truck there is no plan to paint it at any point in the near future. Mm-hmm. So like it would be like if Eric took this truck and fixed the dents and left the primer on it, it would ruin the truck.
Mm-hmm.
He should not do that until it's ready for paint. Mm-hmm. Just leave the small dents and the imperfections because it gives the truck character.
Mm-hmm. Character,
yeah. And then there's like some trucks that are just like super beat up. Mm-hmm. There's a difference between beat up and what this is.
Well, it is, and there's a difference between like the example was, or the comparison was the Tacoma. Like the Tacoma with like the clear coming off the top, and like you couldn't just polish that out. It would look and because like that's just like a more modern looking truck.
Exactly.
The 8995s are now entering this realm of classic, but also just like timeless look like that. You look at an 8995 and you're like, it defines that era for that thing.
Yeah.
And then when you look at it like a first gen Tacoma, and even like inside that little first gen window from like a 95.5 to a 2004, like even that little window is different too. Cause I feel like my truck, although it is a first gen exactly like a 97, I feel like they're two different trucks.
Yeah.
Just looking at them, I've never driven an older one, but just looking at them and the way they feel and the way that everything kind of is, I feel like it's just a more modern truck.
They would drive the same.
Yeah.
It's the look, it's the grill.
Yeah, it's the grill, just the interior, I think. Also,
the interior is the same.
But no, little touches, like a 96, like with the knobs, like the climate control knobs.
Oh, that's early 97.
When did they go to climate control knobs?
97.
Oh, they did? Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought that was like
late 97.
I thought that was a 99 to 2004 thing.
It was 95.5 to early 97.
Because yours has the old style climate control.
Yes, so it's got cables instead of digital.
Okay.
So yeah, what makes your truck, like if you got in a stock 1996 Tacoma, if you closed your eyes and got inside it and started it up and drove it,
it'd be the same.
It'd be the same. Mm-hmm. Your truck looks newer because of that front end.
Yeah.
And it's not beat up. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like
that's what I was saying, that like if you got a truck like that with all the clear coming off of it and you bagged it and polished it, it wouldn't look as cool as this red truck. It would not. And that's the point that you're trying to make.
And we're in that era now of, we're describing it now because it's new. Mm-hmm. Soon we're not going to have to describe it. It's just going to be a thing.
Well, it has to be a thing even like with the C10 trucks. There had to be a point. There had to be like this like little tipping point to where it was just an old beat up truck.
Like, to me,
not beat up, but an old truck.
To me, even OBSs are too new.
Yeah, see,
for
again,
that.
if you had an OBS with patina,
it doesn't work.
Wouldn't look good.
It doesn't work.
But
a square body with patina. The square body with patina is cool.
Yeah.
Dude, they went back to the 70s. So like that white truck that's on my Arizona shirt, that's an 80s square body, and it's all white, scratch, scuffy, and it looks super rad. So, but you can't do that for an OBS because OBS is when they like made all the gaps straight and they turned them into kind of like a comfortable truck to drive versus that.
Oh, that's a very good point.
Yeah.
An 8995 is a stripped down mini truck.
Well, here's the funny part. Driving this red one
giveaway truck
compared to the giveaway truck is night and day.
Yeah, because the giveaway truck's nice.
My mom's been driving the giveaway truck. Right. I was going to tell you that because I'm picking up a car for my mom this weekend because her car got stolen. But
Kia Boy's got her.
She got Kia Boy'd, and so she's been driving the giveaway truck. It's been in the garage. And I was like, if you need to use this while I'm gone, use it. And so she did. She's been cruising in around.
Yeah.
And that truck, still, while it feels like a very tin canny, loud truck, it's night and day compared to this one. Because this one has the cardboard door panels, and that one doesn't have it has like actual door panels. Like, so there are funny differences in
that. Yeah, that is interesting because those are two completely different trucks.
But even the giveaway truck is going to be like it's scratched and dented, and it's going to have that same type of feel for that the red truck does.
Green, right?
But it's green, so it doesn't have. It's not the same.
Yeah,
it's like I look at the red one, I'm like, that's way cooler than this green one.
It's gotta be a combination of things: the color,
the wheels,
yes.
Yeah, you can't put like if that red truck had just. The wheels help it because if it did have just a random other set of wheels, it wouldn't be as cool. And if it wasn't, and it's body dropped, that's a huge thing.
100%. Yeah.
So I don't know. It's all in how you do it. So if you're building a truck and you're like, I'm going to call my truck perfectly imperfect too, and you have to make sure it is.
Yeah.
It's a thing. It's not just, you can't just say, oh, because it's dented and scratched. No.
And it's so interesting that you said that about the body drop thing. Like, yes, if that truck was not body dropped, it would not nearly be as cool. No. And it's interesting because we were just talking about this, about like the difference. You were talking about the difference of just bagging it to bag and body dropping it. Like the body drop was such another thing, you know, and it's so tempting. And I'm not going to do this, but it is tempting to say, we'll just bag it. But no, it's got to be body drop, and it's got to be body drop to the rockers.
Yeah, and if you don't body drop it, the 18s are going to look weird on it.
Yeah, especially
you would have to go 20s because the 20s wouldn't be as huge of an issue.
Right, it wouldn't be any issue, would it?
It's the geometry in the front suspension a little bit. Still.
Are we talking about the 89 or are we
talking about yours?
Oh, mine. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I thought you were saying I'll just.
Well, I was just saying that sentiment, but but the builds are different.
Yeah, like. To me, a Tacoma
on lane frame on 18s would.
It's too What size are Joey's wheels?
18s.
Oh, never mind. Yeah. Sorry, Joey.
Well, I mean, but his truck looks good. I don't know.
It's red.
Yeah,
it helps,
dude. I think that red is really.
It's definitely like the combination of the color of the truck, the wheels, and the stance. You can't do the same thing to this color truck, this stance as to this truck. Like. Like different wheels, a different color, and all that stuff. You can't do the same thing to the. What am I trying to say?
No, I understand what you're trying to say.
What you do to one truck does not carry over to the other truck.
There's no formula for it. Like you have to like
if I put my wheels on your truck, and you just lowered it, it wouldn't look right.
Your billet wheels.
My billet wheels.
Oh, okay. The other ones would look really good.
Yeah. So the LM1s. Chrome lowered.
Or even the way you have it painted, like my truck on coilovers with those gray wheels, would look cool. Yeah,
but it wouldn't carry. I don't know. It's just different. Yeah.
It's weird. It's a weird thing.
I'm also looking for 18-inch wheels for that giveaway truck. So if anyone has hoarding 18-inch chrome wheels or 18-inch, like a billet wheel,
5-spoke preferably.
Yep. Just making sure you're
no one pull up with some assassins.
No assassin. I told Carl today. I was like, hey. Because he's a marketplace just addictive person, and he's sending me links. He's like Albas. I was like, no Albas. I want like a 5-spoke TSW, something like that.
Yeah, something simple. Even you know what, some the ones that I had on the 4Runner, those 338 Boss wheels, those would be good.
Yeah, because here's the thing, that we're giving the truck away. So that this truck, the purpose of this truck is for someone to take it and make it their own, not for us to finish it in a way I would want to finish it.
Yeah.
So the wheels just need to be nice and complement the truck and make it look cool, so that when the person gets it, they can choose to leave them on, or they can take them off. And most likely, they're going to take them off eventually and put their own wheels on it. So I don't want to spend $3,000 on a set of wheels.
Yeah.
And for the person just to like.
Just take them off, put them in the shove in the corner.
Sell them for $3,000.
Yeah.
Like
they get a bag.
You're not going to get a free bag truck and $3,000 wheels.
That's funny. Yeah. Now the giveaway truck is not going to be body dropped.
No,
it's not going to be body dropped.
No. Purposely because it takes too long, and we're barely going to make it anyways.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like we're getting to this point now because like I was thinking earlier about how. Man, we haven't really talked about the giveaway truck. Like it hasn't really been a thing. You think it would be like a bigger thing, but we talked about it, and you were saying that like there's no reason to hype it up for such a long time.
So a lot of times you'll need to hype the truck up that you're giving away to get more spectators at the show to make more money and da 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 da. We don't charge for spectators at our show, so the people that are going to our show are going regardless. The truck's not going to make any more people go. And if it does make more people go, if we show the truck to them in February, that's going to change their mind and make them go anyways if they were on the fence. If we showed the truck now, I don't know. It is what it is. I don't think.
Well, you're coming out with a video pretty soon, so it will be a thing.
It will be a thing.
Like
we're going to talk
about
few
it
weeks. In the next few weeks. Yeah, there will be a video of the truck, showing how mint the interior is and all this good stuff and how well it runs and all this stuff. So,
I had a thought. This is interesting because the last time the club gave away a truck was in 2008 at the Forbidden Fantasy Show in Lake Paris when like 15,000 people came.
Yeah. Right?
So out of a pool of 15,000 people, and the way that you guys, and I don't know how you plan on doing this year, but the way you did that one is people bought tickets. And then you had a raffle, but that raffle only got you a key, 1 out of 5 keys. And
20 keys.
Oh, 20 keys. Okay, 1 out of 20 keys. And then one of those keys actually started the truck.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a multi-tiered process. Again, participating. Now, granted, not all 15,000 or 20,000 people who rolled through the show participated, but you would say a good majority of those people participated, right?
I don't know.
But let's say half of them participated. That's 10,000 people. Out of 20,000 people showed up, let's say 10,000 people participated. So out of 10,000 people, like those are the chances. This giveaway truck is going to be at an event with only 500 trucks, with only maybe 10,000 people total, maybe
5,000.
Maybe 5,000. I don't know. I've never thought about how many
counted,
people.
but thought about it. But yeah.
So this is
and you have to be there. So you have to. We're not pre-selling anything that Friday or whatever it is. We're gonna sell to. We have to make the money back that we put into the truck.
Yeah, it's going to happen like kind of super fast.
It's going to be. And that's why the truck's not, that's another reason why it's not getting body dropped. And we're not spending a bunch on wheels because we could spend X amount of dollars and lose a lot of money on this. We did just get a couple sponsors though. Obviously Slam Specialties and then Beltec just came on board.
Oh, cool.
So they got delivered today, spindles and shocks.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, shout out to Beltec. So we're going to get free stuff for this, which is going to help, but then you still have labor.
Still paying a lot to get it done.
So, but the good thing is, again, a non-bag truck or a non-body drop truck is so much faster to do.
Don't say that.
I know. Not at Tacoma. 89 to 95. Because you still have to deal on yours, even if you didn't body drop it, you have to still deal with running 18s, and then you're like, well, I'll run 20s to compensate for the not, you know what I mean, for not being as low. But then you have to do it's just all.
Yeah, no, it's 100% getting body drop. Well, the only reason, not the only reason, but one of the biggest reasons I'm just continuing, it is 100% will be body dropped because I'm tired of getting flamed for not having a body drop truck.
Well, it's 2025. Why don't you have?
I know exactly.
Why wouldn't anyone have a non-body?
There's no excuse not to.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you could say, well,
there's still a reason now, because if someone is just not, they don't want a body drop or funds or however it is, you know what I mean? Like, but if you're going to from a stock truck and you're taking it to a shop, you might as well just spend the extra money and body drop it. Yeah. Because you're going to want to body drop it later. Ask anyone that's not body drop when they cut to a show and they park next to body drop trucks and you're like, yes. Why is my truck so high?
Yeah. Yep. No, I'm not, I don't want to get flamed anymore. But anyway, the giveaway truck. So yeah, what I was saying is just like,
and you can't park. We're going to both take our Tacomas.
Oh yeah.
Imagine yours like this.
I know. Yeah.
You'd be like,
I would look, imagine if mine was like that high and like red, like, I feel like such a clown.
And on 18s?
On 18s.
Joey is texting me. Yeah. Has texted me 17 times by now.
Yeah. He's like, you got the wedding stuff wrong. You made fun of my truck.
Yeah.
You're just going to start making fun of my manhood?
You stole my truck in October. When did he... September?
Oh, that's
it's
right.
It's been at my house since September.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's not talk about that. Moving on. All right. But yeah, I was just saying that like the chances of this truck, someone getting it is pretty good. Like your chances are pretty good.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's gonna be fun. And the other kind of cool part about this, like, Switch gave away their truck at Mini Nats, which was a lot of fun. It was really exciting. But again, gigantic pool, tens of thousands of people.
Yeah.
And like, the guy who got it, I don't know him personally, but I know that he was really excited to get it, and he I think he still has it. But what's kind of cool about this situation is this show is mostly comprised of all of our close friends.
Mm-hmm.
One of our close friends is going to get this truck.
Yes.
So we're going to see it, and it's going to be around, and we're going to see it like come together. I think that's really cool.
We're only selling a certain amount of tickets.
Oh, really? The tickets are capped?
So whatever the cost of this truck is.
That's what the tickets are.
And we're going to make a little bit of money on it, hopefully. But I'm going to cap it so that way we can do this again. Mm-hmm. So whatever money we make.
Oh, so it'll just be like a pool of money sitting there.
The truck can get nicer and nicer and nicer as we go. So think about that.
Okay.
Say, just for example, we spend $10,000 on the truck after everything's done, and we make $12,500. Mm-hmm. That just gives us an extra $2,500 to put into the. So instead of we bought this truck for $6,000. Next year we could buy a truck for $8,500.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, we're going to make a profit, but that profit's going to literally go right back into the next time we do this.
Mm-hmm.
So the profit won't be used for anything besides the next truck.
That's cool.
So it could build up to like 2 trucks. It could.
Oh yeah.
It could build up to whatever. It could build up to where we're doing a body drop truck with a custom set of billet wheels from Japan. You know what I mean? Like it's all limitless. So I just want to. Then we also could lose a bunch of money and never do it again.
Well, that's the other side. I mean,
so
you
when
only
you
do
get
that
there,
once.
what I'm saying is when you get there to the show on Saturday, buy tickets, because if you wait till trophies, we might have already sold out. We're not going to keep selling tickets just to make money.
Oh, that's the thing.
It's going to get cut off. So if we sell them by noon, we sell them by noon.
This is kind of exciting too, because it kind of creates a little demand kind of thing.
Yes.
Oh man, how many tickets? Do you know how many?
I
tickets?
don't know yet because I don't
just
know. Just
imagine. Okay, whatever. If it was like, oh, we're gonna sell 500 tickets. Imagine being person 501. They're like,
yeah, I know.
Sorry,
right?
man.
Sorry, man. We're gonna cap it. We're gonna because also it's just like creates this thing where now your chances to win are less and less and less. So we want the people that are buying these things.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
To feel that they have a good opportunity and that it's not just a money grab.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
We'll save the money grabs for other things.
Yeah. Wow. No, that's really awesome, man. Really excited for that. Really excited for those videos.
We took a question.
We did. Well, no, there was a couple. We did a little house cleaning last time, and I was gonna about to. Oh no, I didn't delete it. I thought I deleted it.
Oh, good.
This is so like last week we were talking about the lowdown roundup.
Oh yeah.
And we had talked about it. We didn't really have too much information. A few people sent me information, and this is I'm gonna do now that we're doing this again. So this is the lowdown roundup in Des Moines, Iowa.
Not Des Moines.
I kept on saying Des Moines. Des Moines. It's
and earlier in our conversation you called La Quinta La Quinta.
No, I call
you call it La Quinta.
No, I call it La Quinta.
No, you said La Quinta.
La Quinta. I call it La Quinta. Yeah, you're like, no, it's La Quinta.
Yeah, because say carne asada.
Carne asada.
Yeah, but you say it, so you get a little your Mexican side came out. But you say La Quinta like you're like you would say carne asada.
Carne asada. That is true. No, it's because I always think of like La Quinta. La Quinta? I don't know, man. I always think of the hotel.
Yeah.
So whatever the...
but even the hotel's called La Quinta.
I don't know, man. Anyway. Lowdown Roundup, Des Moines, Iowa, 2026.
We should just call it Des Moines.
Des Moines. Lowdown Roundup in Des Moines, Iowa is June 5th through the 7th, 2026. Our friend Jeff sent us that. Our friend Kenny from Nebraska sent us that. And then this guy, Brian Brown, he sent us a little message saying, I was listening to the show this morning and heard the lowdown roundup in Des Moines, Iowa mentioned. Here's some additional info if you'd like to pass it along. There were 300 vehicles there last year and it's getting bigger. So it's a good show.
Yeah.
It's a really good show. A lot of people roll into it.
Oh, you know what we didn't talk about?
What's that?
Ben and Mark's podcast.
Oh, yeah. That was fantastic.
Speaking of upcoming shows, we have January 3rd, I'll be at the Modded Culture thing in Phoenix, like a drifty type event. Mm-hmm. And then January 31st is Severed in the Southwest, which is going to be super fun because they moved the location. Mm-hmm. It's in the Padres minor league stadium. And so there's the mall right there. There's food, hotels. So if you have been to Severed before and you're like, oh, I don't want to go back, it's in a really good location now. So And then the next weekend after that is the Sunset Show. They're doing their first annual event out in Peoria, which is on the west side. Not too far from where Severed's doing theirs, actually. And to promote
because the Severed's one's at Peoria Sports Complex, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Mark, and Ben from Sunset did a podcast spoof on us.
Yeah.
Which I did not catch on to for a second. I first started watching it and I was like, oh, because Ben had a podcast with his company Skill Set. I thought he didn't do his podcast anymore. Maybe he does. And Mark's just on it to promote the thing. And then I'm watching it more and I'm like, why does the audio suck? I was like, why would Ben put out this professional podcast, but his audio, why does it suck? And then I go, oh, that's me and Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I got right away.
Yeah.
Like I figured it right away, and it was great because they really paid attention to details. One was like the stripe in the middle.
My favorite part.
That was the best part.
The best part is it didn't move when they zoomed in on Mark. It was like right here, and then it was like in different. Like,
it was. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, they kept it right here for when they started it. But then it was just like right here.
Oh, that's funny.
So funny.
Yeah, I didn't see that part, but it was really funny. They nailed a lot of things. My coffee cup, I always have my coffee on there. Mark had the coffee cup in front of him. Ben jumping on a text because you sometimes get texts from.
No, he was looking at questions.
No, he said I just got a text from Panda. Hold on.
Oh yeah,
because you do that sometimes. You're like, oh, I got a text. Hold on, and it was from Panda, and then
he was talking about jump in line. Get in line.
About my truck.
Yep.
But my notes are number one. Mark was wearing a Cubs hat.
Yep.
He should have been wearing a Dodgers hat. And then with the farm thing, did you catch that? He's like, you didn't hear that part?
Oh, yeah.
Where he's like, what do you do? He's like, oh, I'm just out on the farm, just moving dirt from here to over here. Yeah. That was
exactly what you do.
Yes. It's literally what I do. But no,
it was brilliant.
It was really fun.
And then they started to stumble at the end.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what we do. We get to this. We're at an hour. We hit an hour now. But, man, sometimes at that 50 mark, we're like,
what's going on with you?
Upcoming shows again?
Yeah. I know, that was perfect. Yeah, I know. Bravo. Bang up job, guys. But yeah, go to their show. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I probably can't make both, so I will let you guys down right now. I probably won't be there for that one. But
unless you just come out and bring your truck for Severed, drop it off. We work on it after Severed all week long, and you stay for the Sunset show.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. If Panda's ready.
Well, we're talking about trying to get the raffle truck in there before Severed, and then Tony comes out and we work on it.
Oh, that's right. You said Tony was going to come out and do some work on it. Oh, that's cool.
I think we can smash that truck out in 4 days. I think we can get that thing done.
All right.
If Tony's out here and I'm there and Panda's there and Brandon and we're all on that thing.
Hold on. I got to take a phone call.
And this is my wife yelling at me.
I kind of was. I had it right here, and then I'm like, maybe I should move this. Anyway, I'm back.
All right. So yeah, I'll cut that part out. Okay, so this went better than I thought it was for a re-record.
Yeah.
I apologize.
It's okay. I was gonna say, this is our very first re-record.
It is.
Out of 189 episodes, this is the first time we've just redid it. Because
the first one was fine, but I just thought, well, I'm going to be here anyways. We would have literally been sitting on the couch talking.
Yeah, basically.
So we might as well just redo it. And if this one would have sucked, we would have just uploaded the first one.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, our first re-record, and we didn't miss a week yet.
No, it's fine. Well, we're still here doing it every single week. Yeah, and it was cool. Got here in person.
That's we have to do some guest episodes soon, though.
Yes, we have to. But we were talking about that, and one that would be coming up pretty soon is
if we went up to Slam Specialties. And then did Jose and Erica.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
we could do them, and we could even knock someone else out up there if we wanted to. But, again, I don't want to promise anything because by the time we always want to come home. So if we went up there on Thursday, spent the day Friday at Slam, and then, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
But, yeah. All right. You got a couple more of these episodes to deal with because this is only the second week of December.
Yeah.
So there's a few more of these, and we still have to get the.
But I'm going to be back down here quite a bit.
You sounds like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like you're going to be. So we'll do some more in-person episodes. But yeah, that was it. We just wanted to update everybody on the Lowdown Roundup information. We talked about last week, the Northwest mini truck stuff. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. All right.
Bye.
Bye.